Hello, my name is Darryl Morin and I'm running to be your next LULAC National President. It's on dirt roads like this that made up the early years of my father's life, right here in Cotulla, Texas. Not even born at a hospital, but out at the Peterson Ranch just on the outskirts of town. He lived and grew up there with all of his brothers and sisters and my abuelito and abuelita, Brasiliano and Ofelia Morin. Migrant workers, they would often have to travel up north, moving from field to field, to make enough money simply to survive. My mother, well, she's a different story. She was pretty much the princess of the ball. She literally was the watermelon queen of Dilley, Texas, and was the daughter of the very famous Gustavo El Gavilan Pollero Levenant, one of the first Spanish-speaking radio announcers working out of KBOP with Willie Nelson, actually, in Pleasanton, Texas, married to his beautiful wife, my grandmother, Anita. It's from these humble beginnings that really shaped my father's belief that education was the key to a better life. Him and my mother somehow managed to put both myself and my sister Violeta and my brother Orlando through college. Here, my father, with a third grade education, was able to achieve all of this. So when people ask me, why do I volunteer? Well, I look at it this way. If my father could help as many people as he did with his third grade education, imagine what I should and what I am obliged to do with a college education to help others. Today we're facing very difficult times. Not only are we facing a situation where we have limited access to a quality education and to other professional opportunities, but let's be honest, we're facing some pretty extreme rhetoric, and those words of hate that were once relegated to whispers in the back of the room are now feeling emboldened and free to speak loudly and proudly. We cannot have that. Given the current state of LULAC, with all the continued controversy we continue to have, it's time for us to stand up and say we need to make a change. Why? Because we need to make the organization the proud, strong defender of our community, the proud, strong defender of human dignity. I want to have the opportunity to reform LULAC governance, to reassure everyone that there is transparency, that funds are being used wisely, and to put in place an advocacy system that will have meaningful impact on our community. I'll also put in new systems so that when you call up and you need information or you want a member service, that you get it promptly and you get it professionally. Lastly, I'm going to be implementing a new nationwide membership drive. The reason I believe it's critical for us to do this is our community is growing by leaps and bounds nationwide, yet LULAC's membership continues to shrink. It's time that we go out and we recruit our new members of all ages to come and meaningfully participate in our organization. So I got some pretty hefty goals, and this isn't something I can do alone, so I'm going to need your support. So please visit us today at www.darrylmorin.org and make your plans to travel to the 2018 LULAC National Convention in Phoenix, Arizona. We can do this, but we can only do it if we do it together. Thank you once again, and I appreciate your vote. My name is Darryl Morin, and I approve this message.